Batson, what are you—
Actually, there is something else, Superman. And it's this. You're wrong.
Billy, I told you we've made our decision.
And I'm telling you, you're still wrong! Even if you go through with it, you'll be wrong now, in 60 years, or 1,000,000 years. It doesn't matter! Because you'll be giving in to the exact same thing that's causing everyone else to give in to divisiveness and tribalism in the future. Fear! Maybe it's your fear that you can't save humanity, or that you might accidentally hurt them like Vic said. Frankly, I don't care what it is, because it's no excuse for a mistake this big. You've got things you're afraid of? Big deal, so does everyone else. Everyone in this room sure does, but they all move past their fears to do the right thing, because they trusted you to do the right thing. Whether they were afraid of letting everyone down, or of letting themselves be vulnerable, or of being wrong, or of being alone. Every one of them let go of their fears. And you're gonna let all of them down because you can't let go of yours? Well, I'm sorry, Superman, but that's just not good enough. They deserve far better than that. Everyone in the future deserves far better than that. Why else do you think people are turning on each other? Because they're afraid of each other. Or of being wrong, or of being alone, or of being ostracized or forgotten. They're so afraid that they think even listening to each other will constitute some form of weakness. They've forgotten that fear inhibits us from taking risks, when risk is the only way we can move past our fears in the first place. You have to risk rejection in order to make a connection. You have to risk losing in order to win. And you have to risk being vulnerable in order to get stronger. Because vulnerability is strength. Because without it, without that risk, we remain stagnant. We never grow. We never change. We stay afraid. We get more afraid and more afraid until the day comes when we'd rather kill each other than risk even talking to each other. You can't stop talking to each other. You can't stop debating, communicating, and yes, comparing notes. Even arguing is better than not communicating at all, as long as you're listening to each other. Because arguing with each other means you're arguing for each other. It means you're fighting for the other person to see your side, not to defeat them, but to save them. Even if it's to save them from themselves. To never stop believing they can be saved. To say, I don't care who you are, whether you're my worst enemy or whether you're your worst enemy. I will not give up on you. I will not leave you behind because we're all in this together. Every one of us. And the day we lose sight of that, that's the day we've truly lost.
There's that wisdom of Solomon.
I'll say this for you, Batson. Never in my life have I ever wanted to be wrong as badly as I do right now.
Well, like I said, take the risk.
Maybe I will. Something tells me it just might pay off.
He did it. Wow, he's really good at that, isn't he?
He's something of a miracle, all right.
He did it.
Oh, don't let him hog all the credit. I get the feeling he couldn't have done it alone. But I'll give you this much, Captain. Somehow, taking a risk on you doesn't feel like much of a risk at all.
Thanks, Superman.
Gentlemen, we'll see you at Stan's place.
We did it!
Wade, they're moving again.
What?
Who the hell is that?
Uh-oh.